right now they don't really make much profit off of it in the sense of like it costs to run it, but they run it nonetheless because they care more about people over profits. And they see it as, because this thing that we made is so efficient, and yes, it's costly to run, what we're hoping for is that it's going to pay for itself. All the people that get on that train, they get to work faster by so and so many hours. It's like, do the calculations of just all the numbers of how, on all the ways that this could help other businesses like industrialize, the other businesses grow. It's like that is what they're banking on is, okay, so where we lose a little bit in this domain, we may benefit in another, right? It's like the pros may outweigh the cons in time.
Yeah. Yeah. And there's, I should show it because this is, I didn't totally understand the cover, but I do now. He's talking about Canada's potential Eurasian future, and it's just taking inspiration. This book, he says, this is Matthew Ehret again, the historian that me and Macy will never not rave about. But this whole book is on what we've been alluding to. Taking inspiration as our premier in Alberta has from the Tokyo high-speed rail and going, we need to implement this here. Well, this book is taking ideas from Eurasia, looking at China, Russia, Iran, who are trying to do these infrastructure projects because infrastructure is real. And then it's pro-scientific technological progress, which will literally it could take Canada miles. And that's the real future investment. You know, screw futures as a derivative or a speculation project. You want future, real things like this is what actually produces money in the future and doesn't give us this long-term debt that we can't dig ourselves out of. But not the speculation markets entirely.
Well, yeah, it's like
again, depending on how you do it.
Well, it plays into the idea of like, you got to stop commodifying things that are essential for human life to thrive. Like we said we touch a little bit on the Big Short and the housing crisis because we were trying to do a little bit of our own research and digging into that. And what happened was when you started speculating and betting on how people were going to be able to pay off their mortgages and their loans, and so you make these mortgage-backed securities, and then you make these credit default obligations and these credit default swaps, and then you even do synthetic CDOs, which is just another I'm gonna bet on the outcome of that bet, right? It's just bets on bets. What you're doing is you're looking at, people were like flipping houses. There were people that were just buying them and they were empty because they wanted to bring up the price because it helps with where it is that they feel they're speculating in the game, right? And so this is trying to steer the economy to hopefully win on a contract, a piece of paper, a profit, but there's no real investment going into project. It's like you can sorry, I was like, I gotta like breathe. I was talking too fast. You can, let's say, buy a futures contract for oil, right, as a commodity, and then you're like, okay, so I'll like buy this futures thing for like $82 per barrel in the future. Right. And then I was looking it up on DeepSeek, which is actually China's AI system, which is really cool because they made it in like half the time that it takes the West to make AI systems.
Yeah, people might know of ChatGPT. It's an app you can download, and I'm sure you can use it on desktop too.